Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and back to Ella, who's on her way to the Denarii League to meet Vlad the vampire. An hour later, I hang in an alley of Midtown Manhattan. A flash rain just ended, so it's one of those summer afternoons where sunshine turns the sidewalk all steamy. New York is the best. Any minute now it will be time to hand over my unstolen necklace to Vlad. The worst part about vamps, the drama. Vlad is especially bad in this department. Don't get me wrong. Vlad's also one of my best customers. He just needs to leave the cape at home. And sure enough, Vlad stalks down the sidewalk. He looks like something from a black and white movie. What with his slicked black hair, a super pale skin, and shiny cape wrapped across his arm/face. Normally, anyone with a smidgen of magic attracts tourists like schmears to a bagel, but Vlad is so over the top that he looks more like a human groupie than a real vamp. It's a common problem. There are very old, nasty and subtle vampires left. Vlad stalks in the alley. Dum. I can't understand you with that cape over your mouth. Oh, Vlad lowers his arm. Do you know if the weather is fine today? I roll my eyes. It's me, Vlad. Ella, we're supposed to use the passphrases. This is a secret mission for us Magicorum. Vlad looks so miserable that I can't help but play along. What's the weather today? All sunshine, all the time. Vlad makes an O face, which is meant to look like he's exhaling with relief. He doesn't need to breathe anymore, but I do appreciate the attempt to look alive. Do you have the pendant? He asks. I open my purse. It's here. Vlad reaches for the tiny velvet bag. Thanks. I close my Gucci. Payment. Vlad reaches into his cape and pulls out a hefty envelope. I scoop it from his hands and scan the contents. 200. All right, you're good to go. I hand over the item in question. Great. My coven will be thrilled to have this back, you know. It's an heirloom. Pleasure to do business with you. Vlad takes off. I jam the envelope into my purse. That's when Jacoby materializes at the alley's exit. His face is angry and thunder. Hi, Jacoby. I step toward the sidewalk. Jacoby doesn't move. You need to let me past. No. In the dim alley, Jacoby's eyes flare with silver light. He's really ticked. What's the problem? Did you visit the Queen of Hearts? I set my fist on my hip. So what if I did? He steps closer. You should have asked me for company, protection. I can handle myself. Jacoby does a predator move, where he backs me up against a wall. He frames his hands on either side of my head. Allow me to accompany you home. A flutter of feeling speeds throughout my stomach. Not that I'll let Jacoby know. He's getting me, though. Look, I declare, this stalking stuff is a little weird, okay? A lot weird. Not where I come from. It's the not killing you part that's strange. He leans in, stopping when his mouth is inches from mine. Is this about to be my first kiss? I mean, I could do worse than Jacoby. Nah, it's the principle of the thing. Stalker behaviour should not get rewarded. Mum says I should never have become friends with you. She told me having a dark elf as a buddy is like taking a life-sized barnacle. There's no scraping you off. And yet, you went ahead and befriended me anyway. I keep an eye on you for one reason, Ella. Not every Cinderella meets a prince, you know. Some fall for the very charming elves. All of a sudden, it's very hard to pull in breath. Do they? If you gave me a chance, you might find I'm the love of your life. Words from the Queen of Hearts go through my head. Marchesa and Legend Charm will try to stop me from being with my true love. Is that Jacoby? A small smile rounds Jacoby's mouth. Does he guess what I'm thinking? Probably. Dark elves have all sorts of odd powers. Jacoby pushes away from the wall. We can talk about it another time. I'm patient. Not to mention how we both have many long years ahead of us. Not for the first time, I found Jacoby to be living a riddle. And like Mum says, a life sized barnacle. And that is the next part of Ella. So she's at the Daenerys League right now, outside of it anyway. I thought she might see Briar Rose there, but she hasn't yet, which is interesting. But she did get the jewellery back and give it to Vlad. And now Jacoby turned up. Jacoby's a weird one, isn't he? He's definitely stalking her. And let's be honest, I don't think Ella and Jacoby are a good couple at all. I mean, as a dark elf, and, well, they're not so good, are they? So, thanks for listening to this episode. When we come back, we will go and see what Alec has been up to from this point, I guess. Many blessings.